Nick Kyrgios sensationally chose Andy Murray and Kei Nishikori as the most difficult players to face on tour, beating out the likes of Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic. The tennis star is currently back in Australia after competing, and struggling, in the US Open and Lava Cup in recent months. Kyrgios decided to take an extended break from the sport in order to properly rest and recuperate from injury issues that plagued his 2021 season. While in quarantine, Kyrgios took to social media to conduct an Ask Me Anything on Instagram. One question asked which opponent the Australian has found the most difficult. The 26-year-old's answer perhaps surprised a few, as it was not one of the three legendary 20-time Grand Slam champions. Kyrgios named Murray, Nishikori as his most difficult opponents, so the Australian clearly respects the three-time Grand Slam champion Murray as well as 2014 US Open finalist Nishikori. In his professional career, the Australian has faced Murray 6 times, with the Brit clinching 5 victories while Kyrgios managed to claim just 1 win. The Japanese star is proving to be more of an issue for Kyrgios, and Nishikori leads Kyrgios with 4 wins from their 4 meetings. The Australians' clear omission of Federer, Nadal and Djokovic is not wholly surprising, as Kyrgios has defeated each of them. In fact, he has remarkably defeated each of the 3 of them in his first career appearance against them. He has never lost to Djokovic, although they have only played twice. Given his record against the 3 tennis goats compared to how Kyrgios fares against Murray and Nishikori, his choice makes sense. Kyrgios cast doubt over his future when he suggested he could retire soon following a disappointing Lava Cup campaign. "This is probably my last Lava Cup. I don't know how much longer I will be in tennis," Kyrgios admitted. "This is my last event of the year. I will get my body right ahead of the Australian Open. My mum is not doing too well with her health. I'd like to go back and see her. As long as I'm on the court, I will try and give my best, but I'm not going to lie and say that I'm going to plan to play 4 or 5 more years on tour." Kyrgios traveled back to Australia to be with friends and family, while Murray is competing as he attempts to return to form for the Australian Open. Currently the world number 121, Murray accepted a wild card to play in Antwerp and Vienna in the next 2 weeks, but admitted his schedule will ultimately depend on his fatigue. He announced he will sit out the Davis Cup, where Great Britain will play France and the Czech Republic in Innsbruck in the group stages on 27 and 28 November. The competition does not finish in Madrid until the 5th of December, and it is pegged to finish just 3 weeks before players are expected to travel to Melbourne to begin quarantine ahead of the Australian Open. The 2022 Australian Open will take place between January 17 to 30.